first of all, Busta's the dude. You know what I'm saying? Busta's the guy. You know how he gets down, man.
We're just gonna have Will right next to Busta though. Like we're just gonna disrespect Bust like that and have him in the back, fam.
Man,
he could be a hardcore gangster
I mean?
rapper now, man. You know what I'm saying? He was a gangster rapper, dog.
We got Bust in the back, man. Like he's weak.
Well, Big Daddy Kane, man, came out this week, man, on Instagram and was saying that Busta Rhymes has the best flow in hip hop. Just a real quick, take, man, for you guys, man. Do y'all agree with the rap legend, man, saying that Busta has the best flow ever hip hop history?
Man, it's hard to really disagree with that though. When you talk about like cadence, delivery, the ability to rap on any beat, the ability to rock with any producer, Busta's probably he probably is the most versatile, and that's coming from another versatile MC in Big Daddy Kane.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Who's in that same mode.
Yep.
So for him to give Busta those flowers, man, that's big, bro, because a lot of people would say that about Kane. To me, I compare that to like AI giving Steph and Kyrie flowers. Like when AI was basically like, them cats got a better handle than me. You know what I'm saying? I compare it to that. Right. That's how I look at Big Daddy Kane, because Big Daddy Kane is that same dude. But it's hard, man, to disagree with
Hip Hop VCR saying he's up there. Shout out to Hip Hop VCR too, man.
I mean, how many cats got a better delivery than Busta though?
Well, the other thing too is Big Daddy Kane said he was saying that he flows like a piano, where a piano can kind of go fast, kind of go low, deep. You know what I'm saying? Like slow it down.
Exactly. That's the.
I mean, like, people have their flow, but normally they stick to the same cadence. He goes in and out. You know what I'm saying, Paul?
Busta can, fam. He can rock on anything. There's not many MCs that can do that,
right,
and do it well. You know what I'm saying? We've all, you know how we used to talk, Bebo. Busta and Redman, you got to put last on the track, or they're just gonna obliterate you if you don't put them dudes last.
Yep.
And damn near, if you rapping with him, you almost have to rewrite your verse, man. If you hear his,
when you hear Busta, you know you gotta go back in the lab and get your pen together.
Yep.
Because that's last back in the 90s, in them times when he was on Posse Cuts, Busta would be pretty much the last cut or last person on the cut. So I mean, and he was a highly sought after dude, largely for the reason
from the beginning of his career, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
From the beginning, and he was on tracks with Tribe.
Yeah.
And even Q-Tip was like, man, we gotta throw this dude last, bro.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Busta, like Hip Hop VCR said, he's definitely up there. I don't know that I'm gonna put him at number one, but much respect to Big Daddy Kane, as J Camp said. That's coming from a versatile MC's lips right there. So that holds much weight and credence there. He's definitely up there as far as like one of the top dudes as far as flow. And when I say I think about arguably the Notorious B.I.G. I think about Sean Price. I think about Method Man.
No doubt. But when I think of flow, I'm thinking of versatility. At least that's what I thought he was talking about.
I think Busta does get the crown for the most, the best diverse or best versatile rapper or hip hop artist or something along those lines. But I don't want to just throw out the blanket statement to say he's absolutely number one as far as just all out flow. But
I'm gonna say he's number one, man. This dude's flow saved Chris Brown's career with that. Look at me now.
Look at me now.
Paper, and then he was on that. He
was on that D4L. He was on that D4L. That last
he saved a lot of careers, a lot of remixes, man. Like
Busta has been the remix king.
Yeah.
Well,
and this is the thing, Bebo. If you're not saying he's number one, who's in your top 3 or 5 that can kind of go with him, in your opinion?
Like I said, you could throw.
He said Biggie. I agree with that.
Big.
Shout out to Big. Yeah.
You could throw Sean Price up there. You could show Method Man up there. Heck, you could throw Elzai for 7 up there as far as like just spot on flow, just general flow. But if we're talking about diversification and cadences and things of that nature, delivery, I'd give it to Busta Rhymes all day. You know, he could give it to you melodic, he can give it to you low tone, he could give it to you regular, he can give it to you real fast up there with Twista and the likes of that ilk of artistry. So I'll give him the slot as far as that, but just the all out blanketed like flow.
I
Yeah.
agree with hip hop VCR, like all those guys, no doubt.
People can forget about Luda, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like as far as like even that
I got Luda right up there with
Luda's
Busta
on there.
as
What's
far
the
as
song I'm
like
thinking about, man?
versatility.
Up there.
My homies, chop back to like he was killing on that one too, you know what I'm saying? Get out my business, that joint, man. He was doing that, man.
I call it walking the beat. Like them dudes
okay, I see. Okay.
swim through the beat, bro. Like,
Yep.
to me, that's hard, man. As an MC, that's not easy to do on any beat, though. It's not just like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, 78 BPM beat, you know what I'm saying? 85 BPM. These dudes can rock on any BPM. So when I think of greatest flow, I'm thinking of like technique. You know what I'm saying? Your greatest technique on the mic is what I'm thinking about when I think of greatest flow. Not the best rapper ever, but greatest flow, meaning like your ability to just destroy anything, to me.
Well, then the other thing too is like even with Busta, like with the Lumi do that when the Lumi D he put a verse on that, was killing it. Like with all the guys that Bebo P said, most of those guys are underground, are super duper hip hop. Busta, I think, is like one of the guys that could actually take it to mainstream and like take it to a whole nother level, man, where like the whole world's loving that flow. You know what I'm saying? Like Sean Price, of course, we respect it, but Busta has taken that flow and took it on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to Spliff too, man, because I know Spliff is instrumental in all this too. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Facts.
Peace to Spliff Star.
Facts.
So we crying? Are we agreeing with Daddy or yeah?
I'll go with a positive yeah. Just he's definitely up there. He's the most.
Okay.
So
I guess anytime you speak the word greatest, you got to put qualifier on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, you really do. I mean, but shout out to Busta though, man. He's one of the best.